This point here, where it says put a point in, you are going to be using it, but not yet. All right? Because that's just a point. We could use that method, but it's not very efficient. What we want to actually do is put in a table of values like this. All right? So this is what we're going to do. Okay? Over here again. Okay? Click on this. And then the 3 dots. You will get some options. CAS, graphics 2, 3D graphics, spreadsheet, probability cap. Have you all got that with me? Everyone managed to see that? Yeah? There's so many menus and options in GeoGebra that sometimes it gets lost. Now what we want to do is we want to click spreadsheet. Now beware, it will open up a new window and squash everything together. Okay? Now what you can do if you want is you can click in between and drag to make things smaller that we don't really need. Now what you are going to do is enter your details from the table into this spreadsheet. Let's see whether mine. So I've got mine set up ready to go. Right, I've just typed in the 2 columns just like that. Right. So can you do the same thing for me? All right, we need to do the mean. Did you work out the mean, anyone? What did you get as the first one? What? Second one? So you've moved on to, so yours isn't going to look like ours at all. Oh, okay. Did anyone do the mean for this 2, 4, 7? Add them up, divide by 8. I agree. This one? Right, just to give you a little shortcut, guys. If I highlight, okay, if you highlight the numbers, you'll want to do this. Over here, you'll see a sigma symbol. Can you see that? Up here. If you click on that, you can get, it says the mean. Click on that and it'll put the mean, and sometimes it doesn't like it. Again, I've done this before. If it doesn't, do the other one first. Highlight, click that, mean, and then it does it. Sometimes it just doesn't like the order. All right, so I've got the mean. Now, that's an important point. I was asked earlier about the important point. So, when we've done a line of best fit before, we've just drawn a line, yeah? Now we're introducing this new point. Your line of best fit, done correctly, done mathematically, must go through a mean point. Any ideas why a mean point is useful? AJ? Yeah? Yeah, so it's going to be, the whole point of the mean being an average is it's about in the middle, right? So it's really good to have a point that represents the middle of both sets of data. So it should be slap bang in the middle of all the points. So that's a really good point to have. Now guys, so we've got those. The important one, right, the mean is there. But this is an important bit to help us out. Now to get the points on the screen. Are you all with me at this stage? Is everyone with me at this stage? You're not going to tell me in 2 minutes' time I'm not there, no? Okay. What you're going to do, okay, where it says the 1, 2, click on it. And which option do you think it's going to be? List of points. Let's go to list of points. Okay. And we're just going to click OK. All right. Now, nothing appeared for me. Any ideas why? Say again? Yeah, none of my points are highlighted. So I'm going to highlight my points first before I do that, because I'm telling it I want my list of points. So when I do that, now suddenly my points appear. All of them on the screen. Okay? All right. points. Done it? Solve that problem. Everyone managed it? No, we're not done yet. Not done yet. I told you there's going to be a lot to it, guys. A lot to it, so you have to stay with me. All right. Now, if your data was, if your axes were set to the right thing, they should just all appear. That's why I do the axes first, because sometimes people project that, oh, it hasn't worked. It's because they're up somewhere else off the screen, right? If your axes were not settable to start with, if there was a problem, you can probably try and set them now or scroll around and find the points. All right. One thing I would like you to do, though, guys, is down this left-hand side, you see all the list of the points, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H? Which one of those is the mean point? H. So this is what I quite like to do, just to make things clear. I'm going to click on, actually, I can click on the H, all right, make sure it's highlighted, and I can change the color of H, okay? Just because it makes it kind of obvious which one it is, and that's important. That's really important, okay? So I'm just going to highlight so I know that's the mean point. Have you all got that? It's not super necessary, but it's quite nice. Right, so we have now plotted our set of coordinates. The next stage is, well, first of all, what correlation do we have? Positive. Positive. You know, you can take your headphone out, by the way. The last one. Positive. Another word. Positive correlation, but another way of describing the correlation. It's well, what kind of direction? Positive, strong. Positive, strong, linear. Yeah, are we happy? All right. Do we think it's a worthwhile thing to put a line of best fit into this data? Why not? Yeah. It's quite nicely tightly packed along the line. It's not too spread out. So let's do it. Let's put a line of best fit in. Now, here's where I said about using that point. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to zoom out a little bit. This is back to this point that Hannah said we could use right at the beginning. What I want you to do is click on that. All right. And I want you to click on point here. And I want you to add a point, but out of the way so I know it's nothing to do with my data. You're going to be dragging that around anyway. All right. So if you like, a bit of practice, click on that. Let's change that color so I know it's not part of the data. Right, that is simply helps me construct my line of best fit. Everyone good with that? Any questions at this stage? No? Okay. Alistair knows how to do this because he was just doing it a minute ago. The next stage is to create the line. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the one next to point that is about lines. All right, up here. And you're going to click line. Funny enough. So click on line. And it will then ask you to select 2 points to be on the line. Which 2 points do you think we're going to use? H and I for me, yeah. So I'm going to click on those two. I can click on H and I can click on I. Now my line is set between those 2 points. Now, H can't move because it's my mean point, but I can now drag the other point around. Oh, that's a good thing. Why have I got another line? I didn't click out of it, so I'm just going to press delete. I'm going to click on the arrow, click on that and delete it. And now make sure I can now drag around. And now what you are going to do is by dragging this other point, it doesn't matter where it is, you're going to try and make your line look like a line of best fit, whatever suits you. Yeah? I don't know whether mine's any, what do you think? All right? We shouldn't be doing the Teams thing now, guys. Your name comes up on the screen, right? And now I have to write home notifications that you're interrupting my lesson. And it's on video screen, so if I need evidence, I can just send the video home. Stop it. I can't trust you with computers. It's ridiculous at your age. Okay. Have you all got a line of best fit? Yeah? Is there anyone not got it? Not managed it? Oh, you need to go onto the arrow before you can move it. Alright guys, have you spotted where the equation of the line is? Look down this table on the left hand side. You will see it now says line. So what we need to do is access that. So drag that out. And you will see here, look, it says line H2I. That's where I've just drawn it. And here's the equation. Do you recognize that form of the equation, anyone? What's it called? Well done. Good stuff. I know you've done that before. Done standard form. I know my group definitely did. Didn't like it, but we definitely did it. All right. Yeah. Oh, I'll have to start that in a second. Tell me much earlier when I'm saying, is everyone good? Yeah. So guys, we can, Nick, plane crash, sorry. Get your own oxygen on first. We'll sort them out afterwards. All right. This is an equation. We could use that, but we're not used to seeing it in that form. We want to change it to gradient and inset form. Now the y equals mx plus c. All right. And we could do that by hand ourselves, but actually we don't need to, which is quite nice. So if you click on the three dots next to the equation, okay, you can go to settings, and it will come up over here. And then click on algebra. Has everyone followed that? Okay, you can tell us in a sec. This is my way. Definitely come and tell us in a sec if you've got a much easier way. I would go to algebra and then I would click on algebra and just change it to y equals mx plus b. And it does it for me. And it's there. And then I can actually choose between the different forms. All right? You all replicate that? Just right click and that's the other option, okay? Oh yeah. Yeah, is that quicker? Okay. So there, if we now look at it, if I close this out. All right, here's my scatter plot. I don't need this bottom point. I can kind of get it off my screen if I like. Here's my scatter plot. Here's my line of best fit. I have an equation of that line all to be used, right? But that's not our focus for today. I just want to get to that point, all right? Get the data onto the graph, get your line of best fit in, find the equation for the line. Now we're ready to do some predicting and some analysis, okay? So let me just pause this, and any questions you've got, you can go for it. So